Let's do a quick check here. Let's do a quick check here. Let's do a quick check here. Let's do a quick check. Alright, good to go. Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's Turn-Based Tuesday. So, let's pick up where we last left off. It was the evening of the 8th of December. Just a day after my birthday. So let's load up and see what trouble we get into. Alright, so it's the evening of the 8th. And so the bullshit starts. There we go. I know you're not weak connection. You already got the gift from Nanako. So all we've got to do is start off the night easy. A little literature. Alright, tonight's is The Divine Way. You decided to continue reading The Divine Way. The book describes Shinto rituals and oral traditions with some helpful illustrations. You don't understand the material, but you feel that you could teach this to someone else. Oh, sorry, reverse that. You understand the material, but don't feel you could teach it to someone else. Since you finish hyperspeed reading, you're finished in one go. Well, 2 goes. Knowledge is already maxed, so it doesn't matter. Expression increased. I am a perfect being already. I already have max stats. Thank you, plebeians.
Hey.
Morning, Jokun. It's finally time for the fight the real culprit. To be honest, I'm still shocked to learn it was Adachi-chan, but I can never forgive from what he said or what he's done. Oh, yes, thank you for worrying about me, though. I'm fine. Without Nanako-chan, and we can't let him do whatever he wants. We have to put an end to this, right? Sure, it's getting cold as we move into December. The fog's not lifting either, so be sure to stay healthy. I should watch something on TV. Those polar bears sure are active, even in the cold. Fuzzy wuzzy polar bears. Their fur isn't actually white, you know. Is that right, Jokun? You seem happy about something. Do you know what color a fuzzy wuzzy polar bear's fur really is? Transparent. Great job. Yep, it's actually transparent. Their transparent fur scatters the light that hits it, making it appear white to us. Their skin is black, though, letting them effectively absorb the sun's rays. Those are well equipped to have fun in the cold. Hee hee hee. Yeah, what's the rank after Professor? Is it possible the fog will shroud the entire world by the end of the year? Regardless, you must defeat the one behind this before all then. But we're going to push that up because obviously side quests are more important and social links. Alright, let's see. Do I have one equipped for this? Yes, I do. So let's go spend time with the moon. The Lady Eye.
Oh.
What do you want? Spend afternoon.
Sure.
She looks almost happy. Well, considering everything that's gone, she's learned to be herself. Yes, coming high, shoe lockers. So literally just where we were, we decided to go from somewhere else to somewhere else from there. Okay. Decided to go to the Okina station with I. Someone else has approached I. Hey, Ai-chan, haven't heard from you in a while. What's up with that? What, gonna play hard to get now? I see how it is. You think I didn't hear about your new arm candy? The transfer student, Joe, right? Are you seriously Excuse me, I need to deal with this individual. We're not dating. And don't talk about him like... Could have fooled me. Not that I'm worried about or anything. I mean, come on, me versus him? Not even a contest. I could show you stuff you never even dreamed of, babe. Excuse me, I need to take him out back and educate him on being humble. Stop it. Jeez. There's nothing even going on between you and me. Never has been. Hey, listen. I can only take so much of your mouth. Now, come on. Now. Forget it. I'm not going anywhere with you. Hey, what the hell? You had me wrapped around your little finger and now you're going to act like this? You want me to leave a mark on that precious face of yours? I'll call up some friends. It'll be a party.
Huh?
I don't care about your stupid threats. Why don't you just do it already? Things don't look good. You feel Ai's in danger. Yeah, no matter what, you help the girl. What? Are you trying to be her knight in shining armor? Don't you know you're getting played, dumbass? I'm officially pissed off now, you little shit. I was struck. You got what you deserve, bitch. Oh, big man running now. Ow. Sorry, was that unnecessary? Are you alright? I'll be fine as I get some ice on it. Don't worry about it. I just thought maybe I could do something to help you for once. Well, I guess I didn't really think that far ahead. It was kind of a reflex. From my face is going to get all swollen. Oh well. Ai's laughing despite her swollen cheek. You feel the relationship with Ai has gone stronger. I'll take that rank 9, thank you. The Ai Bihara social link has reached level 9. Let's go somewhere close by. I don't want anyone to notice. Funny, even with a face like this, I still want to be with you.
See you again.
You talked with Ai at school and parted ways after walking her home. Yep, now you have no reason to go back to being a janitor. Ever. And that sign comes up and I have to find out we have to be a janitor again. Alright, tonight, the ramen way. I could go for some of that right now. I began reading The Ramen Way. The book explains different ways to prepare noodles from a variety of different regions. It sounds delicious. Maybe you should talk to someone about it. Since you finished reading Hyperspeed Reading, you're able to read more. There's just 2 pages left, essentially. Well, I know who I want to talk to about this noodle information. Except I don't think we're going to see him for a while. My brother passed out yesterday. No one at the hospital knows what's caused it. My parents are saying it's because of the poisonous fog. Don't worry about what's causing it. I have great news for you. I joined a club called the Healing Club. It's going to teach us how to neutralize the toxins in the fog. It's pretty popular in my area. I know a lot of people are in the club. Why don't you join too? Ask your brother to join the club. Can you tell me more about it? I'm seriously starting to worry about my health. I've been starting to feel ill recently, you know. But your club can cure me? If it's that popular, it must work, right? And this is how cults get started. It's still foggy over the town, but believe it or not, harsh weather makes your body stronger. I heard that on TV yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's right. Our teachers, everyone. But man, with all this fog, I bet people with curly hair are having a hard time keeping their dues neat. Alright, here's a question about hair. Average Joe, you're looking at me, so the question is for you. This is why don't look at your teachers, look away. But don't look so far away that you're trying to avoid looking at them. Just kind of like look in their direction, but not at them. What determines whether hair grows straight or curly? The cross section? Explain this to me, because I don't understand. Wow, you knew this one. Yes, a hair's shape determines whether it's going to be curly or straight as it grows. A straight hair is perfectly round, but a curly hair is oval or triangular. The flatter a hair's cross-section, the curlier the hair becomes. I heard that from Miss Kashiwagi. So if you've got curly hair, watch out for this fog. Getting small bits of information from video games. Always surprising. Alright. So we're the 10th. So we're actually going to spend time with Daisuke. As soon as I remember if we got a strength persona on us. Nope. So we need irons. He is Tower, right? Temperance. And she's only level 4. We can get rid of Temperance. Shopping district. We need a Temperance persona. We'll be finishing up with Marie one of these days. Oh, not Fuse. Right, we need strength. And just grab a quick Sandman. Alright, back to school. Yep, right here. Yep, go to soccer practice. Alright, let's see where we are in the grand scheme. Is it this December weather? Should you guys be out here in shorts like that? Fog has enveloped the area. You attend soccer practice. Your diligence has increased. I'm already perfect.
Hey, man.
Hey, you see that girl over there? That's her, my ex-girlfriend. She goes up every so often to watch us practice. I wonder if she's as stuck in the past as I am. Could be. Then we definitely need to talk. Not just for me, but for her too. Thinking back on it, I should have just told her everything that was on my mind. Even if the truth hurt, at least we would have understood each other. Well, I'll talk to her after practice. Thanks to you and Ko's efforts, Daisuke's taking a big step. Man, that's a quick rank 9. Oh. Shoe lockers. Oh. Daisuke's talking with his ex-girlfriend.
I really did like you back then.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Hey, have you been coming to practice because you... Oh, he's here. Get out of the way or he might get the wrong idea. Senpai, you're late. Sorry about that. Carrying on the goals took a little longer than usual today. So then you'll take me somewhere nice for dinner then, right? Sure. Daisuke, what's up, man? See you at practice later. Daisuke, thank you. You know, I feel pretty good. Last relief. You walked home with him. Wonder how rank 10 is going to pan out. Well, nothing to do here. More reading. I want to finish that ramen book. What's great about it is after you're done reading it, you can boil it. It doesn't taste like noodles, but at least tears up like noodles. You finished the entire series of manuals. You feel a little empty inside. What is it with these feeling empty book comments? It's like, you've got all this out of it. It's like, I feel empty inside now. Right? It's Sunday. Did we even go that this week to do that? Me. Alright, what's the shopping program got? Here comes Tanaka over the airways to you. Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Grantor of your desires. Alright. Products for the next 3 days. It's still selling gas masks. But deals on in there, folks. I'll throw in 4 emergency first aid kits for the 4 gas masks. Wow. Yeah, that's just disappointing a little. Well, let's go in the evening. See if you got anything new. Nah, don't care for either. Alright, moving on. What do you got to say? Oh, it's horrible. I think I'm going to collapse. Everyone's saying the fog is poisonous. I've already inhaled so much of it. My mother-in-law seems to have lost her appetite, too. She won't eat it at all. The dog doesn't look very healthy. So there's no cure for bad cooking. Alright, so we're going down to the river brink. Because it's time to finish things with death. Other Persona games, that means something entirely different. Hi, Joe. I'm happy to see you. Zano smiles gently. You spend the day? Yep.
Yes.
Because we're finishing rank 10 here. I'd be happy to. I suppose that today is the last day I'll be seeing this river. Eh? I have decided to move. My children have offered me a place with them. At first, I turned them down because I didn't want to leave the place I was born in, but they kept insisting.
No.
Oh, no. If I stay here, I'll only think about my husband and the time I spent with him. If I stay here and mope around, I'm sure he'll feel bad up in heaven.
Will you accept this?
You obtained an old fountain pen. I saved up my money to buy this for him a long time ago. I used it to write to my husband before we were married. I'd be delighted if you would have it. I feel that our story hasn't truly ended. I'll treasure it.
Thank you.
I believe that the past, when we exchange letters, is connected to the present day. I'm sure I don't have very long left in this world, but that's not the case for you. You're carrying on my story now, but I keep smiling to the end. I think I've had a good life. Asano's smile is full of affection. Seems here to give Asano some support. Alright, what do we got for this one? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds, so be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Makakala, the ultimate form of the Death Arcana. The Old Lady's social link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the Old Lady's social link. I can create all the death I want. And you forged a bond that cannot be broken. Fuse Mahakala, the King of Darkness. Do you have someone you love? That's so. Then remember this.
Live a long and full life. That is the greatest thing you can do for your beloved.
You spent a while talking about different things with Asano.
I hope that one day we will meet again.
You say goodbye and headed home. I don't know if we ever will see her again. Alright, what's up next? Apparently phone call. Joe Senpai, what have you been doing? There's no time to sit on your ass and relax. Let's get to the TV tomorrow. Little you there, Kanji. Alright, next up is Guide to Pests. An enthusiastically written book about pests. Each pest is described in 2 full-color pages with lots of trivia. There are many different diagrams illustrating the shapes and skeletons and digestive systems. Ugh. It gave you goosebumps. Well, half the book to go.
Yo.
Hey, Simp, I haven't seen you in the morning for a while. Still, with the real bad guy being a cop on the case, that really surprised me, man. For now, there's nothing for us to wait for. You have to go kick his ass. Let's show that sucker, Senpai. Yeah. Just you wait, Adachi. He'll learn what it means to deal with us the hard way, the kanji way. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. We do need temperance. Thankfully, we can all get it from one location. Wrong button. Just start from the top and cycle through. Do we have... I want to keep that for fusing material. Justice is done. Tower, I believe, is done. Magician still needs to be done. Empress doesn't matter. I do need Hanged. We still need Aeon. Definitely not dropping him. Alright, we have 2 for Empress, so might as well drop 1. Get rid of Gabriel. So glad I just got rid of just the cheap one. Alright, where is Temperance? Alright, back to spending time with Temperance. And I hope we don't have to save Scum any more fortunes with her. Good bus ride sound. Fog has enveloped the area, but it doesn't do anything to dampen the spirits of the kids. You up to the daycare center. Mister, you're the bad guy. No, he's playing house with me. Once again, the children tongue at you from all directions. Your understanding has increased. I'm sorry about the other day. Were you hurt? I'm fine. Really, that's good to know. Yuta was worried too, right? Sorry. And just like that, he's off. Isn't he a good boy?
Hearing him call me Mom, it had a nice ring to it.
I was so happy when he said it. People call him a troublemaker good for nothing, and I believed all the things they said. I didn't bother looking at him with my own eyes. He gets angry and defends people. He apologizes when he needs to.
He's actually a sweet boy.
Yeah, he is. Isn't he? I was labeling him like everyone else. He's not related to me. He's the last wife's child. He doesn't listen to me. He's troubled at school. I labeled him over and over. Then I told myself it couldn't be helped.
I was blind. No, I wasn't even trying to see him for myself. Maybe I was just afraid of facing him.
It is so odd that they didn't do much with her for giving any voice through the majority of her social link. And now towards the tail, it's like, we're just getting all the audio. What took me so long, huh?
You're right.
This is the happiest you've ever seen her. You feel your relationship has grown deeper. Rank 9, one more time.
Yuta, let's go home.
Goodbye. Thanks for today.
Then
My work is done. Yuri, go home. Yuri. Alright, let's go get our vegetables. They're going to waste if we don't, so might as well. All that, and we only get 3. It just don't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. If they only showed 3, or just a very small amount, I was like, okay, fair enough. But there were 5, at least 4 stocks there. I wasn't paying attention. With 3 on them each. I was like, we only got 3 out of all this? Alright, let's continue reading The Pest. It continues to give you goosebumps, so you read through it as quick as possible. You finished the entire series for young readers. You feel empty inside. Damn, we're finishing off books left and right here. I don't know how many we got left. I'll take a look next time. You over here, students talking. I'm kind of getting used to this thick fog now. I'm not worried about being able to see anymore. I felt so relieved once I realized that only those right next to me can even see me. I used to freak out, thinking that a teacher would see me in town and they'd stop and yell at me. Thanks to this fog, none of my teachers would even know if I was 5 feet away. You're right, I feel kind of relieved because of the fog too. Some people get ill from it, but I'm alright so far. Plus, I'm getting excited that it might be the end of the world. We might actually get to see it. I know what's going to happen at the end of the world. I wonder. It's like that variety show that plays at midnight. No one knows what's going to happen. Recently, the show has just been kind of weird, but at least it's entertaining. It's like finding random shows that don't show up on the programming guide. Yeah. Unplanned TV. Alright. I don't have one, do I? Nothing for the sun. That's scared of Scotty. Because we need something to brighten up this place. We need some sun. I'm still got to fuse up a few of the suns as well. And get the old standby, Q-Sith. Back into town we go. Well, back to school. Let's see, Yumi should be on the 2nd floor. There she is. Oh, joking. Oh, right, it's practice day. Are you going?
I see.
You're working hard, huh? Sorry, but you should go practice by yourself. I have to go somewhere. I'll drop by if I can make it. Yasumi High Drama Club. You participate in acting exercises. You thoroughly practice expressing a variety of emotions. Your expression has increased. Yumi isn't here. You decided to stop by the hospital again. Well, at least I don't have to come here to work. In and out of Miss Vaso, Yumi's father's room. The door was open, so you cautiously went in. Now, try speaking to him. Can you hear me? Look, it's Yumi. She's come to see you today. It's your daughter.
Dad?
Yumi, thank you. You are a kind girl, like your mother. I'm not kind, not at all. You are a kind girl. You're your parents' pride and joy. You may be a bit angry and have a harsh tongue, but I know it's because you're trying to protect yourself. It's my fault. I'm sorry, I was so selfish. I've caused you nothing but trouble. But seeing you at last, seeing you care for me, I'm such a lucky man. Yumi. Yumi, it took your mother and me many days to come up with your name. Your name means bear fruit, because we want your life to be full of good things. What good things have I ever had in my life? Only you know that. Because you see, Yumi, the good fruit of our own lives is you.
Mom?
Dad? Cry. Nope. You must keep breathing.
Dad! Dad!
There's not gonna be a chance to say it.
Dad, thank you for bringing me into this world.
A bit of a sad rank 8. You came. Dad died. I just don't know what's going on. Well, option A or B, apparently.
Thank you.
Yumi's trying to come to terms with what happened. Joe, please stay here a little longer.
Stay by my side.
You feel that Yumi is relying on you to help her. You feel your relationship with Yumi has deepened. Sad rank 8. Alright. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to the doctor. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'll see you at draft practice.
Bye then.
Said goodbye to Yumi and went home. Okay, so we're actually going out for the night, but I want to see how many books do we have left. Two. Really? Only 2 of them left? Wow. Four nights. We got our book backlog taken care of. The shopping district, because we're going to spend some time at night with the moon.
Oh.
It's you. The fog is insane, isn't it? When I was in Okina, it was totally clear that I came back here and I can't see a thing at all. Hey, I don't want to think about this fog. Mind help me out by chatting with me? Thema is having a hard time calming down. Talking with her and relaxing may be a good idea. You spend the evening with I? Spend time. Well, of course you do. You're being asked by me, after all.
You know.
People are saying the fog is poison gas, but that can't be true, or we'd all be dead, right? Still, my parents bought gas masks. They told me to wear one to school. My makeup would get ruined, and it's so ugly. I said I didn't want to wear it. Plus, kids wearing gas masks? Creepy. But the fog is getting thicker and thicker. Aren't you worried about it? Nope, not one bit. You saying that really makes me feel like everything will be okay.
Thanks.
Feel better. Thanks. So here, Judas is going to start selling gas masks. That place sure knows how to do business. Those guys are sharp. You know, I got better acquainted over small talk. You feel the relationship has grown stronger. You feel the relationship with I could become stronger soon. Wow, time sure passes quickly when I'm with you. This is a little something for you.
Here, take this.
Ooh, sincerity cookie. I'm not sure what it does, but I'll take it.
See you again.
You saw I home and headed back to your own home. Next day.
Hello.
Good morning, Senpai. We've been running into each other quite a lot, haven't we? Do you remember what Adachi said? Inama will disappear into the fog by the end of the year. Nobody has been kidnapped, but we still need to be conscious of our time limit now. It is important to be ready for what lies ahead, but we should hurry. You're right. If Adachi is telling the truth, then the lives of all mankind are at stake. There's no level of any other murder investigation. We have to make sure to stop him, no matter what. Oh, hi. Are you free today? You spend time with I? Actually, we will. I see. Then see you later. The classroom is in an uproar. Hey, did you hear that? Fog made someone faint. Oh, yeah, I heard it was someone from 3-3. But we don't know what really caused it, right? No point panicking. I'm worried about getting a gas mask. If you go, you could be next. Hey, be quiet, everyone. Class is still in session. No talking. The uproar continues. Class have ended for today. And we're going to go spend time with I. And it looks like it's something special, so here comes right 10. I yanked your arm all the way up here. Fog has enveloped the area. It also developed it. Made it much better. I need to tell you something. You're a really weird guy, you know that? Yeah, I've been called worse. What's a guy like you hang out with a girl like me? I mean, I'm good looking, yet you show absolutely no interest in dating me. But you're so nice to me.
What was I supposed to do? It's only natural that I'd fall in love.
Seems that I has revealed her feeling for you. However, you are already in a relationship with another girl. What will you do? Again, we're playing this straight. Only one. Yeah, I know. Thank you for being brave enough to tell me while dancing around it. Remember when I asked you if we should go out and you said, "Are you sure about that?" Well, I thought that was your way of letting me down easy, so I figured. But I just had to tell you my feelings, no matter what. You know, you saved me. It was only you, Joe.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am. Thank you. Here, take this.
Name Compact. I've carried that thing around ever since I decided to change who I was. I could check myself whenever I wanted to make sure I was still pretty all the time. But now, I don't need it. For now, people like you will be my mirror. I'll look at my reflection in you so that I never forget who I am. I won't be able to lie to myself anymore.
Thank you.
Your eyes taught me how to do that. The feel deep bond has formed between you and I. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We so upon thee the great Saldaphon, the ultimate form of the moon arcana. Saldaphon? I think I pronounced that right. Forge a bond that can be broken, and you can now fuse Sandalphon, the angel of prayer. Don't know why that's coming under the moon, but alright. I knew this was coming, but I guess I couldn't really be ready for how much it would hurt. I'm being selfish, though. Looking at you is kind of hard right now, so I'll be fine here alone. Goodbye. You left I behind and walked softly home. But nope. We've got books to read. Hello, Senpai. This is Rise. Let's go inside the TV tomorrow. I know you're anxious about it. Let's do our best. Rise hung up. No, we're not going until I'm ready. Office Work Manual. Shame we can't get one to read 3 chapters in one night. The manual contains useful tips on ways to be more efficient while doing office work. You feel as this will be a great help for you while you work at your part-time job. But there's still more to read. You overhear students talking? I saw it on the Midnight Channel. Countless black creatures crawl out of the fog and infest the town. The town gets overrun by them, and the people who inhaled fog turn into them too. And the last person that appeared looked just like me. What should I do? I don't feel good. People turning into monsters? That sounds awesome! Like some kind of anime. Or how it feels to turn into a monster. How it feels? Well, I guess if everyone was turning into monsters, that'd be okay. If everyone was becoming a creature, why should I worry about becoming one? It'd be like we're evolving into another species. I feel like y'all accepted change a little too easily.
Hey!
Are you going to practice today? I thought I'd drop by, but it's been so long. Come if you can. Bye. Seems that Yumi hasn't cheered up. Maybe you should attend the drama club practice after school. Nope. We've got somebody else we need to help process their daily lives. Wait, no, he's here at school. First floor. I think. I don't know if we say more, I. Oh, Joe. I'm fine. I'm handling things on my own. Go to meeting session now. I've been thinking of doing a bunch of stuff like that. I like the me I am right now. Thank you. I owe it all to you. I realize the tight bond you have with I is irreplaceable. Okay, where is he? It's Thursday. Shouldn't he be around here? Let's go see what Kawagi had to say. I saw your exam results. You make me so happy. Here's something as a nice reward. Geku uniform. Okay. There was a little slip up, but I already have the male version. I continue to expect great things from you. Giggle. Okay, where is Naoki then? Is he already in town, or is he here at the school still? Let's check the third floor. He's probably in town, isn't he? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the practice building. Let's just go straight to town. I gotta wonder, do they get home at night? Man, this fog is freaky. This thing's floating in the air. Yeah, here he is.
Oh, hi.
Seems to have some free time. You spend the afternoon with him? Yep. Sure, it's okay. No, he looks a bit happier. There's a place I want to go with you. Hello? Game? I can't tell if it just crashed. Just taking its time loading, apparently. The scene of the second victim's discovery. Fog has enveloped the area. This is where they found Sis. This whole time, I could never bring myself to pass through here. I was afraid of remembering Sis and thinking about how her body ended up. But now, I feel I can finally accept the truth. You know how it is in TV dramas? People cry for days on end, or their sad memories come back and torment them. It wasn't like that for me. I was the same as ever. So I thought I was a cold human being. Because I was able to cry like the actors on TV, I thought that maybe I didn't actually like Sis. People are different. Straightforward.
Yeah.
You're right. Just because I'm not like a character on TV doesn't mean I'm wrong or strange. Talking with you, little by little, I started to understand that. Yeah, a perfect example. I'm weird like everyone else. I was just trying not to think about Sis. It was easier for me to tell myself that I was a cold person than to think about Sis and suffer. I kept running away from the pain. I never let myself think about her.
She must have wanted to live more, huh? Poor Sis.
Naoki finally let go and started crying. I wanted her to live more. I wanted her to live. Naoki's biting his lip. Just let it out. I'm trying for the first time. Naoki's crying and hiccuping.
Thank you.
I finally feel that I'm sad. Naoki has released the profound sadness he had buried. I feel that your relationship with Naoki has grown stronger. The Hangman reached level 9. Let's go home. I'm going to talk with my parents about Sis, about me.
I'll see you again.
You parted ways and each went home. Yeah, but instead we're going to read. Let's finish that office work manual. And what perks do we get of it? You feel as if your diligence will increase faster, and you'll be able to be more efficient when folding envelopes. Apparently we're doing this now. Come on, game. Work with me. I really should see if anybody else has problems with the Steam version of this, like these kind of problems.
Good morning.
Morning, Senpai. Oh, it's finally going to be the final battle. So this is going to be the final battle, finally, huh? I've been thinking about I was thinking about when I made the decision to come here. I came here thinking that I could find myself in the peace and quiet of the country little town. But I have no regrets. I'm glad I met you. Me too. We can't lose to that Adachi. Let's beat him and bring him to justice. I'll do my best to help you until the very end. Let's win and give Nato-kun something to smile about. Nanako-chan, rather. Why did I get Nato all of a sudden? Eh. Would you like to walk home together? I want to talk. Decide later. We got something to do. Okay, no big deal. I'll see you around. The classroom is in uproar. Did you already buy a gas mask? How much was it? I don't know. My parents bought it for me. Whatever. I'm safe now. Check it out. I heard that if you catch colds easily, then you got a higher chance of getting sick from the fog. Seriously? Oh my god. I'm totally like that. Shut up! No talking. You're still in class. The city is known to get covered in fog every 50 years. Don't worry about it. That's what the TV said, anyway. So let's get out of business, can't we? The uproar continues. I will say that piano just does wonders for the ambience, just making it uneasy. So, into town. Because we've got one rank 10 to get. Let's finish this social link. Fog has enveloped the area. You helped at the daycare center. Mister, it's your turn to be it. Yuta is more energetic than ever. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. Yeah, I have no idea what's causing it to suddenly act up tonight. Again, I never had an idea what causing us to act up any other night. I may need another new computer. Yeah, those models look shoddy. They're like kind of almost see-through, like faded a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Today's my last day. I'm not coming here anymore. Yuta told me, we need time, he said. It's funny. He said, I mean, he's absolutely right. That's right. We were talking. We thought maybe we could try to become a family little by little. In order for that to work, I think we need to spend more time together. So his last day he'll be here. When he was done with school, we'll be spending more time at the house. Well, it's for the best.
Thank you.
Well, to you, but sadly this is goodbye for us.
I want to give you this.
You obtained a clover bookmark. It's a 4-leaf clover I found a long time ago and made into a bookmark. I've already got my happiness. You can have it. I hope you find someone nice. I don't mean a lover. I mean someone you value enough to protect. I'll do anything for them, you know. Someone like that. Erie's eyes are sparkling. TV, spiritual lectures. I was so stupid back then. I was trying to find ways out of myself without caring about others. But there's no way I could have truly been content if the people dear to me weren't content also.
I was scared. But I've learned my lesson now. I won't just try and escape into my own personal time.
Yeah. So today's our graduation ceremony. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. The two are smiling happily. It seems you're able to support Erie. You feel a tight bond between you and Erie has grown. You feel that the bond has grown between you and... English words, blah. Rank 10. The young mother social link. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou establish a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be the eyes to your eyes to see the truth. We must both. Yeah. Okay, we got Vishnu. The young mother's social link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the young mother's social link. Your power to create personas of temperance arcana has reached its maximum, and you forged a bond that cannot be broken. And we can fuse Vishnu, the preserver of the world. Alright, let's go home, shall we? Want to hold hands? I'll race you. Hey, go easy on me, Yuta. Then I'll be going now. It's a small town, so I'm sure we'll meet again. I'll be a better mother when you see me next time, so be surprised, okay?
So long. And thank you.
Erie and Yuta raced home happily. You decide to go home as well. And you earn 10,000 yen. Yeah. Apparently that's the price you could put on happiness. Let's get those vegetables harvested. I hear no music. It ain't so bad unless it's a random transition of loading things. Alright, so let's go read a book. In fact, our last book. Unless we get some more later. Easy Origami. According to the book, the way you fold your pattern will drastically change how the final product looks. You read on, hoping this will help you learn different ways of folding origami. And by that means one chapter. Well, that actually got it worked out. It loaded the sound effect of the door opening as we left the house. You overhear students talking. This fog is so thick. I guess the club won't be able to meet today either. Before I used to think that school without clubs was worthless, but I'm used to life without any clubs. I'm actually kind of relieved. It's one less thing you have to worry about. Please don't leave, Fog. Stick around for a while. I totally agree with you, Senpai. The fog is so thick that I don't have to worry about how people react to what I say. If I can't see them, then I could just assume their reaction was whatever I wanted. So I can say anything I want. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, you're right. If you don't see other people, you kind of stop caring about them, right? Same goes for me. I used to worry about others so much before, but now, I just look out for number one. I never felt this way before, but it's not bad at all. You're gonna have problems later. I've been a bit depressed because I can't see the winter sky, but a foggy sky isn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Besides, something's nice when visibility is horrible. You don't have to make eye contact with anyone. You know, I think I'm starting to like foggy weather. Oh yeah, we should get on with the lecture. We'll work on Proverbs today. Sato-chan, do you know the intent behind the phrase, compassion is not for the good of others? I wasn't listening. Help me. Compassion makes you look better. Correct, Sajan, or rather average Joe, for taking compassion on her. So what does that mean? Why does compassion benefit yourself? It's because when you show compassion to others, they will show compassion to you in turn, so you should be kind to everyone. People want to think that compassion is a weakness or a crutch, but that's not true. I guess you knew I was asking you, Joe. Thanks. Chie appreciates you. You're getting a little closer to Chie. Your expression has increased, even though we have ranked 10 with her already. Oh, we're getting something else done today. Something that's been put off since it was one of the first social links we worked on. Time to spend the final rank 10 with Yosuke. Yo, Joe, you tired? Rare things is going to help us, I know. But how about we take a little break? Yep, spend time with Yosuke.
Let's go.
Somagama Riverbank. Yosuke brought you here, a solemn look on his face. Fog has enveloped the area.
There's something I wanted to tell you. Somewhere deep down, I didn't trust you. No, it's more like I was jealous of you. I thought you were like me, coming from the city to the countryside. I thought you'd be bored out of your mind here. But as soon as you got here, you called your persona, became our leader, gathered people. You're a hero.
Yeah, it's
I
almost
you
like
for
an
that,
RPG
and I'm proud of
protagonist.
you. But I guess I was jealous at the same time.
Well, since this is rank 10, it doesn't really matter what I do. It can't be helped.
You get jealous of people too? I can't picture it. When I called you special, I thought some more about it. I think out of everyone, I wanted to be acknowledged by you the most. So, I want you to hit me. Give me a good one. Knock out all this crap inside of me. I want to be equal with you. I want us to stand shoulder to shoulder. So come on.
Will hitting Yosuke make you and him equal? Alright, but you hit me first. Alright, let's get equal.
Huh?
What?
But I don't have a I got it now. If we're equal, then I guess you're right. Okay, here I come.
You brawled it out with Yosuke. I do appreciate that they used the all-out attack sound for a little bit for that. And we're going with the cliche double cross. Again, I'm just going to point out and ruin this scene because the game is doing it for me already with pausing on the music. They should have knocked over that way, not facing together like this. Well, at the same angle. What does that fog cloud look like to you? Fog? What does that one like? More fog? I think I see a few specks in it. Careful, those are mini shadows. Come on. Thinking is kind of peaceful in the quiet, isn't it? Frig. There we go. Reality finally kicking in.
Your punches are brutal. I was seeing stars there for a second.
And one of them looked like Teddy.
But thanks, man. I don't know how to say it, but that sure beat words.
Yosuke's face is peaceful.
You can have this.
You obtain Buddy's bandage.
If you start bleeding, put that on. You know, we should fight more often. Phew. The sky's so high up. Is Saki-senpai watching us? Is she smiling at us?
She's shaking her head right now at you.
I'm going to live. Without lying to myself. Without deceiving myself. Days like today. Days like before when I did nothing. They're all important days.
They're all days you didn't live to see. I'm going to live them here. Yosuke is smiling gently. Yosuke's strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. Yosuke's persona has been reborn. Jiraiya has transfigured into Susanoo. Oh. Susanoo? Susanoo? Oh. Susanoo? Oh. Susanoo? Oh. I think. That dash O is throwing me off. As we just sit there, unmoving. Yes. Uh-oh. This time it's actually not responding. Oh! Apparently if it not responds, it gets faster recovering.
This is my power? The power to protect what's dear to me, huh? Just what I wanted. Let's keep at it so we can live every day with a smile. Leader.
You can feel Yosuke's warm trust. Your type bond has formed. Rank max. Alright, what cool moves does he get? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt establish a genuine bond. We've been doing that a lot lately. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Mada, the ultimate form of the Magician Arcana. You mean there's a better cert? I don't think there's a better cert. I made my cert pretty good. Yosuke Hanamura Social Link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the Yosuke Hanamura Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Magician Arcana has reached its maximum. And you forged a bond that cannot be broken. The Intoxicator. Yosuke's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Has learned Evade Electricity. Definitely keep that. Definitely keep that. I don't do anything to break resistances normally, so yeah, windbreak. Get rid of it. Because being able to dodge electricity is pretty damn nice.
Well, we're all counting on you, partner.
You spent a long while with Yosuke. Only because reality refused to move forward. Alright, up the steps we go. Let's go finish us a book. Hey, it's Yosuke. Do you want to go inside the TV tomorrow? I know you have other stuff to do, but think about exploring too. Don't worry, guys. We'll be going in there and we'll take care of it. We're just going to read the last book. That we have. I don't know if there's any others we need to get. You finished it. You feel as your understanding will increase faster and you'll be able to fold cranes more efficiently. You finished reading the entire series of reference books. You feel empty inside. Obtained Reader King. Compulsive reader. Alright, that's it. We're never reading any more books. We've read all the books. You have the day off from school today. You wonder if the world will truly be sold up. I'd love to actually check it out, but let's be honest, it's just going to be more gas masks. Just once, I wish we'd be able to buy the gas masks. Alright, what do you got? Melons! Nice. Excuse me. Ow. Yes, you can take that out of context. And we're not going to go out the wall paprika. Into the central shopping district because we got another rank 10. But who's left out here? Well, I was going to go a little faster with that, but apparently inside the game decided to take another loading break, so it's Marine. We're going to spend some time with Marine. There we go. Man, there are even more people here. They didn't show the cooking show I usually watch on TV Day. I don't really want to do about dinner.
Huh?
Oh, you're here. Let's go somewhere, okay? I want to make a bunch of memories. Seems Riri wants to go around outside with you. You spend the day? Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, there's a place I want to go. The place with the meat on the sticks. It's okay, right? Yeah, sure, it's just down the road. Shopping district, Sozai Daikoku. And Marie's assistants, you have come here to eat meat skewers. Steak skewers. Fog has developed the area.
Jeez. Fog again? Really bugs me that it has to be foggy now.
Marie is constantly being bothered by the fog. What is bothering her?
It's tough. Hard to bite into. and it got cold while I was still eating it. It was tasty. I remember it all from when we came here. This place, this taste, and you. Huh.
This is a memory. A new memory. One that has no ties to who I was before. I can feel it now. Makes me happy. Seriously, what the hell is with the music cutting out so much tonight? Maybe I should restart the game just in case. I close it and try again, but since we haven't saved in a while, I don't want to go through all that again. There we go. Marie smiles happily.
When we were looking at clothes, your friends told me something. There are things that you can't do by yourself, but can do with others. That's true. You gave me a new memory. You taught me that I don't need to be worried. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own. I only realized that because of you.
Do we want to be a smartass? Yes. I'm not hearing a thank you.
Stupid jerk, I hate you. I was getting around to it until you had to be a jerk about it. But thank you.
I'm not a jerk. I'm a smartass. There's a difference. Marie smiles bashfully.
Hey, you can have this.
Obtained old bamboo comb.
I don't need to worry anymore. So I'm giving this to you. Finding memories, making new ones. Either way, I'll be with you, right? So, I want you to have this.
You feel Marie's strong trust in you. Give me that rank 10. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Kaguya, the ultimate form of the Aeon Arcana. Marie's social link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the Marie. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcana has reached its maximum. And you forged another bond. We're doing that a lot tonight. The Moonlit Knight's Visitor.
Good. Next. Let's go visit a bunch of new places. I want to go to a beach, and on a mountain, and whatever. You figure it out. I'll leave everything to you.
So does everyone else. You accompany Marie to a number of different places. You're surprised you were able to get to everywhere in one day. Considering it should take 2 days to get from the beach to the mountain. Yep. Senpai, this is Risei. Let's go inside the TV. I know you're anxious about it. Guys, relax. We're going to get to the TV. Suitable for reading on. However, you have read all the books you have. Oh yeah, what is that item? Reader King. Proof of a well-read individual. Increases magic by 10. Damn. Okay, no one else can use this. Fair enough. Magic by 10. 78 magic sounds pretty nice. But no, I like having a safety net. You can work here. Oop. Supposedly, we're supposed to be making a model. But I don't have anything to make for a model. Nope, nope! Thankfully, we have some free time later, so... Anyway, today's 19th, year's almost over. I feel like it's been so long, but so short at the same time, you know? You know, the way people in town have been acting lately is no joke anymore. But we've come so far, we still have the real kill ourselves. All that's left is the final showdown. We gotta get that Bastardacci, no matter what. I have a feeling that the town will go back to normal when we do. Let's make sure we win this. I'm counting on you, leader. Leave it to me. Oh, you sound so reliable. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. If you and everyone else are with me, Jokin, I'm unstoppable. Especially when you get a chance to assist after a knockdown. The classroom's in uproar. Hey, did you hear about the student rep for the class next to ours? Really? What would a student rep do? Why would a student rep do that? Either way, that's crazy. For real. Ahem. The student rep in question is just ill from the fog. You should make assumptions without evidence. Not to mention, fog-induced illness is painful, you know that. I'm certain the student rep is ill from the fog, the other teachers told me. The uproar only grows louder. So, yeah, kind of goofed on that because 1, we needed to make a model, and 2, we didn't have a model. So I'm going to go see about getting a model. Well, it went to not responding a little quicker this time, so hopefully it'll recover a lot faster this time, too. Good grief. What is up with this tonight? The guy that we would talk to is not here for that. Okay. Alright. Well, if he's not there, there's not really much we can do. So let's go back, and we've got spent some time with the sun.
I see.
You're working hard, huh? I have to as well. Or something to that effect. Really wish I'd saved, like, 1 night ago. Yeah, it doesn't mention the model again at all, so they missed mentioning when to get that. Yes. Yes, they're behind Drama Club. You participated in the acting exercises. You thoroughly persisted expressing a variety of emotions, rage being one of them. Yumi is back for the first time in a long while, but she doesn't seem to be participating in the exercises. Yumi is standing there absent-mindedly. What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was over already. After trying to act again, it's so different the way it was before. I can't step into the role. I can't become a different me. I don't want to. Yumi smiles sadly. There's no one who will say my name like that anymore. No one to call me Yumi with that voice full of love. No one, anywhere. Yumi clenches her teeth. What? Wah. Yumi begins to cry like a dam has broken inside her. I hated him. I despised him. Yumi's voice trembles as she speaks. I wanted to know why he left us, but I didn't know how he felt about us. Want to know about how he felt about us. I didn't want to think that he hated me or Mom. That's why I decided to act like I never had a father. When he abandoned me, I didn't think anything about him. I didn't think about myself being abandoned either. I just wanted to run away.
I just wanted to run away from all of that. I wanted to look the other way for my entire life.
What should I do now? What do they mean by bear fruit? Don't stress over it. You're right. I shouldn't think of my dad as a burden. Just today. Just this one day.
Don't leave me alone.
Yumi trembles helplessly. You feel that Yumi trusts you greatly. Well, there's rank 9. After waiting for Yumi to calm down, you walked her to her house, then went home. Alright, let's go out and see if I can try and get a model. Yeah, should we say... We're almost there. We're almost at the point where things will get a little more dungeony. Alright, I just want to see something here. Yeah, they don't tell you to get this. Unfinished scooter. There may be varieties of this model. There's domestic brands, so there's no need to fill in any cracks. It's round over, making it fun to sand. Man, I could just polish it clean every day. If you sand it too much, you'll end up just shaving the seams, but the molds as well, and you have to reshape. That's enough. All right, and I look forward to seeing you finish it. All right, so let's go back home because we're now one night off because something didn't clarify when we're supposed to do something. Also, I think I goofed up on that last one, so I don't know if we're going to get level 10 for Yumi when we should. I might have to fix that here. Yeah, we're not going to TV just yet. Everyone calm down. We'll go kick Itachi's ass in due time. Make a model. Sad part is we could have kept this on track. I just had to go out in the dark. And it froze again. Tonight is the night of freezing. It took a cold snap around here, so yeah. You decide to build a model. You silently diligently assemble the complex pieces according to instructions. Diligence increased. You almost got a piece that you weren't supposed to. The model's not complete. You keep working on it later. Except it shouldn't be done tonight. But, of course, you overhear students talking. Ugh, my head hurts. Is this from the fog? Or is it because of the TV? Oh. What's the matter, senpai? You look gloomier than usual. I heard from a classmate that you studied all night again. Well, everyone else is studying, too. I can't slack off. Plus, the teacher said if I can solve all the problems in the study guide, the entrance exam should be easy. Come on, senpai. The world is ending soon. I can't believe you haven't heard about it yet. Everyone else is talking about it. The entrance exam is useless. Anyway, my head, it's seriously killing me. I know it's from the fog. Well, if it is, the fog's not going away, so neither will my headache. And the sound's cut out bloody again. Well, let's see what happens. Hey, thank you for last time. The club has practicing it today. I'm going, so if you can, please do. There's something I want to tell you. Thank you for the host, level 1. Welcome to my freezing. Because apparently that's what the game is doing tonight. Alright. Looks like things are still on track, so let's go spend time with Yumi and get rank 10. Oh. Will you practice today? Are you going? Can you spare some time after practice for me? I have something to tell you. As she has a relieved look on her face. Yasagama High Drama School. It's on a cup. It must be true. You participate in the acting exercises. And, of course, think we're almost to the point where we're going to save things, so reload the game and see if this fixes all this. I don't know what's causing it. As we pantomime in silence. Come on. At least there's some actions going on screen instead of it freezing on a static image this time. Come on. Something of RAM? It's not going to memory? What's going on? There! Finally. The expression has increased. Yumi is just watching other members play their roles. Still makes me sad. As does that remake. That is just... Yeah, you did not miss much. You don't want to really play that. I will give them credit that they tried to make the story different, but ultimately it just wasn't good. This is my last day. What? Boy, she's really going to make me wait for this because it's loading again. I think I'm going to do it after, as soon as we get a chance. So I'm going to save here. Refresh the game. See if that helps the loading.
thinking about finding answers to the questions I had before.
To bear good fruit, what can I do? What must I do? I hated him, I despised him, but he was my one and only dad.
He and Mom are the ones who gave me life. Then, what can I do for the people who gave me this life? For the people who have supported me? I've been thinking about it all this time.
I think I was using acting as a way to hide from the world. To me, the plays were where I could live a different life, where I wouldn't have to look at my own sadness. I don't know what I can do, but I'm going to find out.
I'm not going to run from my own life anymore. After all, I'm the only person who can live it.
So, as of today, I'm quitting the drama club. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this sooner, but I know if I had, you'd try to make me feel better. If I told you that I didn't have to do it, then I might not consider any other ways to find myself. I think I might blame you one day if it ever happened, even if only I had my best interests at heart. That's why I had to make the decision on my own.
I'm sorry. And thank you. Can you take this?
An annotated script. Even if it was my escape from the world, I put my heart into my work. If you can remember what I was like then, I can carry on even further. Really? No. She calm quit. She realized, I'm not doing this because I enjoyed it, because it was an escape. Let's go face life. And as soon as we finish this scene, I get a chance to save, we're going to about face this game and see if it makes a difference. Reboot it and see if we can get any better responses out of it, because damn, I've lost track tonight of how many times it's frozen on me. Well, got stuck loading the next music file. There we go. Thank you for listening to me and supporting me.
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
And these boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. They'll walk right out that door and say goodbye to you. You feel Yumi's deep gratitude. You feel a strong bond formed between yourself and Yumi. As it ends, and goodbye. Rank 10. Let's get this going before it freezes again. Thou art I am thou, genuine bond. Sighs to see the truth. And we get Asura, the ultimate form of the Sun Arcana. Okay. Again, I don't know why I would have put Asura under the sun, but okay. One from on high. You know, I love you. So, however, you are in a relationship with another girl. What will you do? I'll turn around, so if you're going to reject me, just leave the room and I won't have to see you go. Unfortunately, like I said, we're playing this straight and doing just one girl run. And leave. You decide not to respond to Yumi's admission and leave the room. Goodbye. Alright. Really? We froze in the bloody save. As long as it saves, it's all good. We'll find out in 5 minutes. Good grief, what is sucking up all the bandwidth for this tonight? Oh, figurative bandwidth. A9? Okay, cool. Let's reload the damn thing and see if that helps. Considering it just cut out the sound again. Oh, no, you're not. You stopped running. Acknowledge it, Steam. Well, at the very least, we can start doing stuff over here again, trying to get this to go faster. I wonder... There we go, finally. Alright, let's try that again. Reboot. Get the little reboot icon there. Alright. Just see if it'll load. Well, be less load intensive this time. Well, so far so good. And I still cry bullshit that we're gonna get 3 tomatoes when there's at least 20 on the screen. More tomato. Oh, I could. Oh, we'll plant the melon later. And it's already doing it. Lovely. Make a model. As long as it keeps advancing the screen, I'll swallow the rage about the lack of sound. You decide to build a model. You silently and diligently assembled the complex pieces according to the instructions. Your diligence increased. Immediately after applying the glue, you realize that it's still early to put the glue on. The model has been completed. Completed silver scooter. You should put it on yourself. There we go. At least it's somewhat faster. Yo, Joe. Morning. I was wondering why it hasn't been getting lighter. Then I realized that the winter solstice is tomorrow. The longest night of the year. After that, it'll only get later. Everyone's acting weirder and weirder. Even the school seems funky. But what if Dachi said is true? Then we'll be saving the whole town when we beat them. There's not much time left until the end of the year. Let's finish this. Yeah. An entire year. I'm glad you were our leader. I'm counting you to lead us to the very end. Let's do it. Early morning to the afternoon. There's been a lot of talk about the end of the world lately. Well, I don't want to minimize its magnitude. A catastrophe like that has never happened in human history. I just think it'll be a wonderful experience to be here when it happens. Of course, the world's ends. You must consider the fact that we're all going to die. When I make the journey into the world of the afterlife, I would like to sleep beautifully like the Egyptian royals. I wouldn't say I'd be as beautiful as Cleopatra, but I'd have to make myself somewhat presentable. Now that that river of conversation has flowed to Cleopatra, I'm going to ask you a question. There are many queens in ancient Egypt named Cleopatra, yet which Cleopatra is the one that was known as one of the 3 most beautiful women in the world? Let's hear it from you, Mr. Hanamura. You seem to know a thing or two about beautiful women. Wait, what? I didn't even know there was more than one Cleopatra. Joe, can you tell me if you know the answer? 7th, apparently, because 7's always the best. You gave him the answer you think is correct. Ah, as I expected, nothing less, Mr. Hanamura. That's right, it was Cleopatra VII who was counted among the ranks of the world's great beauties. However, since the other Cleopatras were also royal queens, I'm sure they were each beautiful in their own ways. Anyway, you sure are knowledgeable about beauties. I had a feeling you would. Thanks, Joe. Though I feel like there's going to be some new rumor going on about me. Yosuke, I appreciate you. Even though we're at rank 10, doesn't matter. Class have ended for the day. Alright. Into town. I don't know if our target for the day is here, but we've got a hangman to drop. Not hangman, a model to drop off. What are you guys fighting about this time? I heard this fog is poisonous. If Maya-chan and both of me get sick, which one do you save first? What? I can't pick. That again? You're always like that, Shota. You know what that's called? Wishy-washy. You can't... can't we just go home? This fog is poisonous after all. Poor kid. Alright, right down here. Do I have to do this at night? No. Okay, apparently I can't do it till night. Alright, fine. We're gonna go do our activity for the day, and you get rank 10 here with Naoki. I was wondering when it was going to freeze again. Let's spend time with him and get rank 10. Semigawa Riverbank. Naoki took you there. Fog has enveloped the area. I played with Sis here once, a long time ago. She was pretty agile, so she crossed the river by jumping from rock to rock. I was scared, so I just watched from the side. Then Sis waved at me and disappeared into that grove over there. I cried like hell. While I was crying, Sis crossed the bridge without me noticing and yelled right behind me. I pissed my pants. Like, that's all I've been remembering. I think it's the same way now. There's a river separating us. Sis is gone, and I'm still here. Sis has crossed over to the other bank, and I'm still on this one. Now, how much I cry or piss my pants, I know she isn't coming back. I've been trying not to think about it all this time, but I feel like I finally face reality. It's all thanks to you. I didn't do anything. No, you did everything. You talked to me, you listened to me. I thought there was no point to my existence. But I was really happy to find that there was someone out there who would actually devote time to me. That's why I was able to do this. Here, check it out. Junes receipt. It's not just a receipt to me. It's not like a normal purchase like this would be for someone else.
I wanted to give it to you.
Naoki is smiling cheerfully. You feel as if you had formed a tight bond with him. And the bond kills the sound. Rank up for the hangman to rank 10. Alright. Ooh, we get Attis, the ultimate form of the hangman arcana. At some point, I gotta get around to making all these master social link personas. By mastering the hangman social link, you can now fuse Attis, the god of sacrifice. I think you're helping out the store. I'll stay in school, though, so it'll only be after school and on holidays. The rest of the family is yet to really accept Sis's death. I thought we all needed to bond, and working the store is the first step to take towards uniting the family. Joe, please come visit our store. I'll make it so successful to think, Junes who? Naoki smiles, can be free of worry. You and Naoki may not get another chance to talk this much.
I really want to thank you.
As we play all the sound effects. What is up with that tonight? Oh, good grief. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. Nope. We gotta try and turn in that stupid model. Ah, she just found something good. Get a new model. New model scooter. This was like the robot. This mech is from the same series as the other one I gave you. This one is classified as Universal Destruction Grade. The joints use polycaps, so it's posable. It's fun to display the complete machine. Polycaps are limited only by imagination, but there's the feeling of despair when you lose one or it pops out. Huh? Oh, never mind. Okay, I want to see how this one turns out. Alright, back home we go. Man, it's getting close to Christmas. We're on December 21st here. Guys, we will go into the TV soon enough. We're getting there. Eventually, it'll pick up and we'll be able to make a model. I have to wonder how much time tonight has been spent waiting for this damn thing to load sound. Oh, frig. Finally, decided to build a model. You almost got a piece that you weren't supposed to. Sounds about right. It should have been finished tonight, but because of that goof up, well. Anyway, it's go time. Oh, what a wonderful day. Once again, I can't see your face. You know, this fog is really liberating. I can't imagine how I used to live before the fog came. Back then, I had to be cautious of what I said to others, but not anymore. What? Did you say so? Come on, don't make me waste my breath. Does your head still hurt? Anyway, don't worry about it. The fog was still covering everything. Another day of this glorious weather. Oh yeah, I heard on the TV that the world is about to end. I wonder what will destroy the world. Ignorance. I'm getting so excited. I can't wait until it happens. Y'all are crazy. Classroom's uproar. Thinking that I won't have to worry about anything as long as I do what everyone else is doing. Yeah, I'm the same way. The TV will tell us what to do. Unfortunately, that sounds a little too accurate to today's. People just follow what other people tell them. Yeah, I heard he even care about the fog anymore. By the way, have you heard the rumor about the grilled steak they sell at the shopping district? Really? That's all I heard. I heard that the lady at Suzaidaku is... Everyone, please quiet down, alright? Huh? What did you just say? Can you give me any details? The uproar. She's the only one who actually gets involved with the rumors. Tell me more. Class event for today. Alright, let's get in there. Into town we go. But since things did not pan out nicely in terms of drops, let's actually up somebody's equipment here. We got right 10 with Marie. What else can we do with her? Not only she has a rank 11 unlike the main party members. That is not the sound effects I expect to be playing at the weapon shop. Alright. Yosuke has been got a weapon for quite a while, so let's crank it up here. The high curve is nice, but at the same time, have a higher base is kind of nice as well. Yeah, let's put the money into it and get him the Castella knife. No. Alright, let's see here. Metal bat is better. As long as I don't have to try and hit anything with it. He's got the knives. She's got the heavy boots on already. Really? I have to see about selling stuff. Yeah, we want to keep that just because of the SP bonus. Hey, there we go. Finally got cut up to play the actual right music. But the extra 25% damage is so nice. Yeah, he already hits like a tank. Doesn't matter. All right. There's nothing I think we need to save, so... That was a new sword for me. Oh. What? Did he just get a bunch of new weapons? Son of a... Oh. Maybe there's a bunch of new stuff. Ooh, I like it. Okay, let's check that stuff out again, because apparently the game decided to just... That tracks people affections. Interesting. Damage is not good, but 25% wind damage. I would prefer that over the other. Yeah, we'll take it because then his wind will hit really hard. And since we just bought them, just sell those back. Oh yeah, definitely buy that. $170. Does that make up for those 50 SP when she's still casting all the time? Doesn't really matter. Gorgon plate. Yes, please. Just buy that. Tanji already hits like a truck with his special move. This is going to hurt even more. Naoto doesn't get anything new. 205. Nope, nothing. Alright. Okay. Now we're good to go. Nope. Department store. And as long as we're here, let's see what... Y'all are crazy. Yeah, might as well buy some more tomato seeds. Wrong elevator.
This should be everyone, right?
All right, let's brace ourselves.
Which is that changes to white TV there. Right, so I'm giving you the directions today. Alright. Before we do that, let's see. Can we fuse any personas that we don't need? Well, don't have. Something's different. Reason nobody found. There's another piece of paper on the floor. Something's written on in horrible script. As if someone wrote it in their offhand.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go.
This must be another of Marie's poems. And here it comes. Ah!
What is this?
Why is this happening to me? Why is this here? I put that in my pocket. It doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be. Hey, don't read that. You consider scumbag. Why would you read my heart's voice? No! It's not my heart's voice. Hush now, Marie. If you need to release your impulses, please do it somewhere else. As she smirks with glee. Shut up. This is just...
Huh?
Impulses? Release? I will never let this go. Stop reading my stuff. Marie turns to her seat, quivering with either rage or embarrassment. Possibly both. Alright, fuse persona. Anything down the list that I have not made already or can show on stream because it's literally a giant dick. That is not what I expected for Ishtar. Cert and Atropolis. Okay, that's one. Yeah, that looks to be the only new one. And we can summon back Cert afterwards easy enough. Alright, where was that? Fully restore HP. Don't we already have that from Cert? No, he's all about physical. I'm thinking of somebody else. Alright, so she can heal quickly, cure silence. She's not really much of a magic attack, so not really much point to putting much of magic strength on there. Alright. No physical, no ice. Invigorate. Maziodyne is there. Yeah, might as well. I mean, if she's going to be... Megadolin can be a pain to get, so... Yeah, she's kind of an average skill setup. I want to use that. I want to use Cert anyway, so I might as well just do that. Yeah. Put on mind chart, see what happens. There's no doubt that a great deal of power will be transferred in the creation of this persona. Let's see what Ishtar creates. Silence. The end, apparently. I swear, what is it with tonight? Finally. Good grief. Seriously, what is it that's sucking up all the power away from this game? I am Ishtar. I will lend you what power I can offer. And just freezes again. Alright, let's see if I can figure out what's sucking up so much power right now. Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. Alright. And get my Zeodyne out of it. Yeah, might as well just play Silence, because Amrita does everything. Spellmaster? Ooh. Halves SP is magic spells. I like it. That nulls ice. That nulls physical. So she can't be hurt. She's gonna be hurt by fire or wind. Don't like that wind, but we'll probably get something along the lines that will fix that with level ups. And if we do that, we're probably just doing a hit bunch of weakness, so we don't have to mind charge anyway. Yeah, forget mind charge. Absorb wind. There we go. That takes care of her wind weakness. Alright, anything else here on the list? Well then, let's get Cert back, because he is a power player. He's also bloody expensive. Let's see, who else are we missing down the list here? We need one more for Chariot. We need one more for Justice. One more for Hermit. A couple more for Hanged. Another one for the Devil. 2 for Tower. 2 for Star. 1 for Moon. 2 for Sun. A whole lot of Judgment. And 1 for Aeon. So wait, did we pass by Love? Oh yeah, we got all of love done. Cool. Alright, so let's save that. Yeah, let's see here. Let's go to heaven. Alright, who am I bringing with me? They get a chance to show off, so let's bring Yosuke. Classic party. Oh, wrong one. Get Sir attached. We've got to go finish up the super boss of this area. Ah, yeah, let's get her into her Featherman costume. And she is, well, classic pink. But me, got the hard-boiled look. Complete with candy cigarette. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so we need to find an Prime Magus on the first floor here.
The enemy's weak to darkness. It's
Perpetual Sand and a Mythical Gaius. Alright. Let's see, Marugadine, let's see how they take it. Okay, we're going full on Power Rangers, but let's go for the pose. Okay. Man, that card spins fast. It's taking a while to remember how to load up Susano. Oh. Come on. Game.
enemies defeated! Go Yosuke-senpai! Chalk up a win for Feather Parakeet!
Really? That's what her feather form is? Parakeet? Nope. And that's as far as the zoom effect can go. Oh, good grief. What is with it tonight? I wonder. It is saying that's sucking up a lot of processing power.
careful. That enemy's immune to wind. There, got it. Wind will work on it. 4 enemies left.
Well,
Don't give up.
Go, Susanoo!
3 enemies defeated. Go Yosuke Senpai.
So far, so good. Better. Really was just Firefox like got more power than it should, had any right to. Alright. Alright, drop to level 4.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
Okay, that might have just been a bad coincidence. Nope. It's something else entirely. Make sure everything's still running here, because I had to close that down. So even this is 8? All right. I can't tell. I think either the game has crashed this time or something else has happened. Well, Expo itself seems to be still responding. There we go, finally.
Whoa, we got one weak to electricity.
Breccial Sand and Finicky Papillion. Again, it just cuts out and... This is the worst it's been yet. Well, tonight in general, opposed to previous nights. Okay, I'm going to try refreshing the stream program because even that seems to be taking a hit, so we're going to make this be quick.